As was alluded to before, Nina is a character with a large list of moves, which are all viable if used in the right situation. I'm going to suggest some key moves that I believe to be worth using. However, I want to acknowledge that this is but a foundation to build upon, and it is best to not limit your own options before the game has even started. The first moves we're going to talk about are her jabs. This is inclusive of her 1-2 and down forward plus 1-2, and the extensions that can follow these options. These are some of Nina's fastest options, and the frame advantage on hit, the possible extensions, and the ability to cancel 1-2 and down forward plus 1-2 into a sidestep, and down forward plus 1-2 into a forward sway give you a great place to begin close range pressure. We're fortunate enough to have a safe I11 Magic 4. The term Magic 4 is given to a neutral 4 input that gives you a juggle on counter hit. None are faster than I11, and not all of them are safe. The juggles you can get from her Magic 4 are challenging to execute or inconsistent at certain ranges, depending on the route that you choose. We'll look at those later. This is a strong tool to use to challenge your opponent's approach or pressure, especially if you've gathered information on their patterns and timing. I should mention that down forward 2 is another tool that can be used in a more effective way to challenge an opponent's approach, especially if you anticipate movement but not an attack. This low hitting swipe is a fantastic poke to allow you to chip away at your opponent's health and pester them into making a rash decision. At -12 on block, it is generally not punished too heavily unless the opponent is ready to low parry or evade. Should they block and attempt to punish, the follow-up can catch and counter hit launch them. Of course, this is a risky decision to make and should be used sparingly. As well as using this move to poke and pester, this move is invaluable in helping you gather information about your opponent's tendencies. I have selected Ray Hands as a key move due to its ability to control the pace of a match. As a relatively fast 2-hitting mid-homing tool, you can use it alongside low attacks to pressure the opponent. It will catch lateral movement and tailspin an opponent trying to use a move to evade your low pokes. A downside to this move is its range, however it can be performed from Nina's down forward crouch dash to increase the range. The greatest benefit, of course, is to get this move to hit your opponent, as its high frame advantage gives you a free 50-50 between any moves 20 frames or faster, with them not even being able to perform a low parry due to the advantage. The situation on block is also beneficial, as the move has enough pushback for you to bait the opponent to whiff. Also, did I mention how good this tool is near a wall? It's a great option to prevent them from escaping from the wall, can give a wall splat or guaranteed follow-ups on hit near the wall, and can be involved in some of the most damaging wall hits in character-specific matchups. Hellbringer gets a mention for its versatility. Due to its range, frame advantage on hit and block, and the risk of a high damage counter hit launch, this move is a powerful approach tool. It has application to create a frame trap both as the first hit or a follow-up, and then is a remarkable move to be used during juggles for damage, wall carry, and setting up Okizeme. Ivory Cutter is a 2-hitting mid tool that comes out in 15 frames. This move is safe on block and gives you frame advantage with the opponent being forced into a crouching state on hit. This move's situation on hit is remarkably similar to Nina's down back 3 on hit, and thus these tools can be interchanged as a mid and low option to allow you to commence pressure. Ivory Cutter has a low hitting hitbox, meaning it's especially useful against opponents relying on vertical evasion. Ling Xiao Yu. It also causes a bound state on an airborne opponent, which greatly limits the opponent's wake-up options. With this in mind, it plays a key role in setting up Okizeme at the wall.